G'day guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another NY market update video. Just quickly, before I get into it, remember to please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you went during London session today. First trade on stream, on the new stream, and got a really nice win on GJ. It was a 0 drawdown win, based off a new entry type, and it worked a treat. Just quickly go over it. We're at this point here, but that was the closure prior to the London Open. At that 4-hour resistance, the new candle popped straight up. Market executed a sell as it pretty much tapped into the high of that previous candle in anticipation that it will pull back to create its lower wick, popping back down to at least that 10 plus pips, get to that point where it can start securing with the volume momentum, rejecting that resistance. Stop loss was above the highs. Was about 20 pip stop loss, and eventually it made the move very quickly. Actually, was over and done with within about 3-4 minutes the trade. So yeah, secured at 12 pips. It's since would have taken me out break even and then melted with some news that was released by Bank of Japan. So obviously it's shaking the markets up. Gold has pumped to the upside recently as well. So just moving forward, looking towards London's NY session. Sorry. What I'll be looking at now is we've finally broken this consolidation. Just remove that for the time being. And what we can see is we've broken out of this resistance also here, the previous level to the left-hand side in the 4-hour. Broken out of this consolidation, which was the main thing, what we really wanted to see. So now I'm looking and ask what I want to see moving forward. I want to see price make a pullback just now. Where can we potentially pull back to? I'm looking to the left to see where we've recently formed some support at this level. And we've got this support formed here, which tapped into that same resistance. So therefore, I want to keep this level in. And I want to see what happens if price does pull back down to that 2,186 sort of level, how we react to it, and look for my catalyst for potential buys to take it back up to the high. A nice clean move now, which is good. And I'll just be looking for exhaustion and pullback and for my confirmations to buy it. However, if we start to, similar to what we had just here previously, we tap into that level for our resistance that we're currently at still. We tap back into that level yet again. And we start to form similar to what we had over here, where we form that minor support and begun to break below it. I would also look for the same type of scenario to play out at the current level. If we get that type of scenario playing out, I would again look to sell back down from the highs, albeit against the structure. It will make sense if it does reject and give us the same sort of catalyst within price action, minus support. First of all, impulse up, bit of rejection, minus support. If we are to continue bullish, we should not break the low of that minus support, and we should just create a high, low, high, high. As soon as we begin to break it, there is a high probability at that point that we will continue to the downside. To potentially retest this previous zone, to potentially form a support to look for buy options. So I'd be saying buys above this point here, sells from higher up, and that is what I'd be focusing on immediately for coming close to the NY Open, NY session, so pre-NY. That's what I'd be looking at on gold. DJ, for anyone who is interested in trading just now, it's again, it's a bit wild from the Bank of Japan news release. It's back at that support now. The 4-hour support to the left, tapping into that level. What I'd be doing just now is waiting for, see how price reacts. It could potentially come down lower, but I still, right now, I wouldn't want to sell it because it's right at support. So I'll be waiting for my catalyst within price action to buy it. So whether it pops down a little bit lower, which is probably what I want to see, and we get the same sort of catalyst, but the opposite direction is what I just mentioned on gold, where we form a little bit of minor resistance, start to pop above that minor resistance, I look for my options to take the buy. Remember, it's still technically bullish across, apart from the 30-minute. The bias is still technically bullish at this stage. What we may do is we form in resistance in the next 30 seconds, confirming resistance at this support. We begin to pop above it like so. That could also be potential options to take it back up to retrace some of this news push. Some of this move upon the news, breaking news that has just come out. I'll just skip to NAS. I won't bother with DU. So NAS, breaking above that resistance formed in the current daily candle as per the analysis during London, during the London session I did on stream. So it looks good for continuation out to the upside. I wouldn't be chasing it if you're not in a trade. What I'd be waiting for is one of two things: either price to pull up. It's still technically bearish in the M30. Reject that zone, it will flip back bullish a little bit higher up, but I would look for a price to pull up only to reject that 18,340 and look for my cow swing price action to potentially sell it back down. Now, that would be an option for me. It's still with the actual M30 structure, and you do have daily candles. Still, the previous daily candles closed back bearish, so we also have that out of confluence. But for the buyers right now, they also on the table raise meaning we're bouncing off that strong 4-hour resistance to the left. It bounced off it twice, so we confirm support. Previous candle, again, how many times to say this, I'm not sure. I'd probably be a millionaire if I had $1 for each time I mention it. When you see a wick like this, long wick to the downside, the candle closes right near its high, what's likely to happen on a new candle is if it creates a lower wick, if any, it'll create just a small one and then move to the upside. It is textbook stuff within price action, and that's what it's done. So this could continue against 18,340, but otherwise what I'd be looking for the buyers is the pullback to retest that level, maybe even look for that limit order back at that level. Otherwise, if it consolidates a little bit close to NY, starts to pop above it, that could be a buy option and take it back up. That is pretty much it for what I've been looking at on NAS. The only other sell option I'd probably consider is if it starts to pop back below the resistance it's just broken out of. I'd like to see a nice strong closure blow, tap in, and that could be your option to sell it back down. That's about it, guys. Hope you again trade safe. Hope you had a good session in London and have a good session if you are trading MI. Let me know how you go, and I will catch you live on stream tomorrow. Cheers, guys, and bye for now.